Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy P Funk Thinking Right out here in my lab. I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson for you. Again, life lessons. These are lessons that I'm learning as I go through life. Again, I'm a master of a philosophy. I'm a student in life, so I'm still learning my life lessons, and I'm sharing it with you as we go. That's what I do for you. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rule led by storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. Your goal as a right thinker is to know thyself. See where we go with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. But it's rhetorical. If you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right there, because know thyself and to Mayat be true. Right now, I'm going through a situation where right thinkers, let's talk about how you deal with disappointment in your life. Builds inner strength. Yeah. How you deal with your disappointment in your life builds your inner strength. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm getting stronger by the days. Why? I'm dealing with situations that's helping me do just that. And because of what I'm dealing with them, it's doing just that. Get the concept? I'm practicing. Now, mentally and spiritually, and physically, the three things you need to do to be in harmony with oneself: the mind, the body, and the soul, or the spirit, whatever you want to call it. But they are always what you can be disappointed with. Mentally, spiritually, physically are all ways that you can be disappointed with from what? Others. You personally can't disappoint yourself. Your disappointment comes from outside sources. And if you depend on outside sources, you're going to be disappointed. Fact of life, move on, get past it. Just understand it and become what? Independent of outside sources. They can't disappoint you. But in life, let's go. But physically, I don't expect anything, psychologically, sorry about that. I don't expect anything but what? Disappointment from people. I've got used to that all my life from a little kid. Okay, he taught me that lesson. Learned that one firsthand. All right, but I used to get disappointed. I used to be unhappy when things didn't go my way. But that's when I was a damn kid. In life, you grow up out of that era. Some people don't. Okay? And you don't get your way. Why? Because you wasn't in control of the situation. As a kid, I don't control nothing but how I react to what I do. I didn't know that then, but I got better understanding. If I keep waiting for the next guy to give me something, I might never get nothing. So I was going to get it myself. James Brown, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open the door. Let me have an opportunity. I get it myself. So I lived that philosophy as a young person again. And if you're in control, if you got control of what? Your emotions, that ego thing, okay, that part that gets going, aka your ego. What happened? You can't be disappointed by anyone as long as you got control of you. Disappointment gonna come from other people. Why? You don't put much stock in them. That's why. Expect what? Unexpected, or expect to be what? Disappointed. If you put yourself in that predicament, sometimes they come through. Yeah, some people do what they do, you respect them. But you can't or you shouldn't rely on other people to do something for you. I'm just saying. Relationships, friendships, whatever, business, yeah, they got to uphold their end. But other than that, ain't nobody responsible but you, for you but you. The phrase, and when I was little, I didn't like it. What don't kill you makes you stronger. That's true. Bad as I didn't like it, as I'm starting to live, and these are all the advice that my mom gave me. And I'm like, I didn't want to hear that at the time, but she was giving it to me when I needed it. And again, when you want what you want and you don't get what you want, you get what you need, a lot of times you don't like it. But that's the way it's supposed to go. Medicine don't give a damn about how you think and feel about it. It has a job to do. Parenting, that's how you should be. As a parent, my mom didn't take no stuff. Okay, she didn't cut corners, and I look back on it and say, yeah, that was a benefit for me. So when I had mine, I didn't cut corners either. I'm hard, but I'm fair. See, I'm only hard if you go against me. I'm very hard, but I'm fair. If you do what you're supposed to do, we're good to go. Okay, but again, my goal in life was to keep my parents proud of me. I just found out that my son's goal in life was to keep me proud of him. That's a nice goal to have. Okay, a lot of us want to be this, want to be that. Nope, I had a simple one. Keep my parents proud of me. I'm good. So my son got his head on straight too. All right, but that phrase, "what don't kill you," meaning whatever you're gonna go through, it ain't gonna kill you, but you should learn a lesson from it. That's life. The best teacher in life is experience. So no matter what somebody tell you, no matter how much books you read, no matter how much it symbolizes and run in your mind, don't mean nothing. Excuse me. What? It's the experience. It's all about the experience. That's what makes the difference. And no matter what you thought, felt, or believed, experience will prove it out. That's gnosis. Let's go. Start getting gnosis with your own life. All right. I spent a lot of my life living in what? Disappointment. Why? Putting my faith in somebody and believing somebody going to do something for me. Keep pointing back to my dad. Promises. Really, yeah, you did that. I didn't know he was a liar until I got grown. Said this, okay. But instead of wilding at, no, I learned how to deal with him a long time ago. Okay, why? Because he was who he was. I wasn't gonna change him. He ain't changing. The next best thing, change me. You can do the same thing too. And once I realized that I have to only depend on me, by doing what I need to do, all that became academic. Why? I'm not putting my trust in nobody. Why? I'm going to do it my damn self. That's kind of bold. Yeah, well, that's what I feel about it. Simple as that. And if you depend on somebody else to take care of you, you're going to be disappointed. I don't live life in disappointment no more. No matter what somebody do, no, disappointment. Nope, don't care. Why? It don't make or break me. If you can't make me, you can't break me. So I don't rely on somebody else doing something for me. Again, if you rely on someone else to do for you, you will be disappointed. What? Daily, on a regular basis. Why? Because this is going to happen. Simple. People are not here to live up to your expectations of them. Don't expect nothing from them. They can't disappoint you. It's real simple. In life, I learned a valuable lesson through experience. Again, trust no one but who? God and yourself. Q said it best. Who I trust? Me. That's who. I ain't got a problem with that. That's who I trust. I trusted him. That didn't work out too well. So I put the trust in me. I've been fine ever since. Again, life lesson. That's what I give you. Moving on. Sometimes a little bit TMI, but it's still a life lesson. I'm just here to make a point, show you I'm just keeping it real. Even when it ain't good. Don't make a difference to me. All right. Everyone, not most, not some, everyone I trusted in my life has what? Let me down one way or another. Okay? Don't make a difference. When you put something in somebody and you don't get it back, you feel disappointed, you feel let down. And when you do that, you're doing it to yourself. The person you put it in, they might not have a clue. So you can't fault them for what you think they should do. Okay? Get past that. Stop putting it in them, and you ain't gotta worry about getting it from them. When you, yourself, learn to master what? No expectations of anything from what anyone, you will be stronger what? Mentally and spiritually. You don't have to depend on somebody for your spirituality. You don't have to depend on somebody for your being able to think right, function, and do the way you do. Put your own work in. Do you. Become a self-made individual. That's how Patel started. Created himself out of thought. What kind of person you want to be? You start making it happen for yourself. Create your own world. You can do that. I'm doing it now. Okay? Again, life lesson. I'm proving it to you. My self-mastery over the years taught me what? Not to expect people to do for you what you can do for yourself. Real simple. It's, it's hard, but it's simple when you think about it. But the work you got to put in to make it happen, that lies the problem for a lot of people. Why? They're not going to put the work in. Lazy. If you want results, you got to put work in. You can't get results without work. True fact. All right, where we at? Everyone okay? Yeah, I did that number down here. Okay, yeah. If I can't make it happen, if I can't do it, I expect it not to get done. Why? Anybody gonna do it for me? If I can't do it myself, it won't get done. And if that's your mindset, you're going to be just fine. Why? You get up off your butt and get done what you need done for yourself, not hoping and wishing somebody else would do it for you or praying that God would see. That makes no sense. They tell you prayer without works. All you got to do is put the work in. The results come from the work. You reap what you sow. You put in good work, you get results. It ain't religious. It's philosophical. It's a principle. It's a law that you can manifest for yourself. You're not believe what nobody tell you. You're gonna be nothing I say. Try it. I live it. I told my mother-in-law, I relish in it. Yeah, I'm just all in. Simple as that. And with self-mastery comes life lessons of what? Yourself. That you experience. So you have the total mastery and control over that. Now, self-preservation is the first law of man. Hello? If you don't have nothing for self, you can't do something for somebody else. Well, some of us try all the time. They're going to do something for somebody that they ain't doing for themselves. That makes no sense either. To put more in somebody else than you put in yourself, you are your first investment. I am my product. Lock, stock, and barrel. Okay? All right? Again. Okay, my expectations of other people is at 0. I feel so much better not expecting things from somebody else. I don't hold nobody accountable to nothing. Respect, but pretty much, it don't make a difference. What don't affect me, I ain't gonna problem. Whatever you do, how you do it. But my expectations are, okay, I know now the experience how to what? Avoid being what? Disappointed. How? By not putting myself in that predicament. Real simple. Real simple. You ask the question, that's the answer. I don't care what you think or feel. It's a simple answer. Okay? Doc, it hurt when I do that. Don't do that. Moving on. People who don't mean you no good, don't bother with them. Why that's so hard to understand? Oh, but they got, see, you have an agenda. If somebody got something that you like, or that can help you out, you're going to put up with a little more than average of nonsense from that person. Why? Because you want something from them. And 9 times they know that, so they do just that, to see how far you would go to get what it is you want from them. They might want something from you. It's called user mentality. Moving on, that's called game. In case you didn't know, I'll make it real simple. But I know how to avoid those kind of people. Again, through experience, a lot of people can't handle disappointments in their life. Can you? Because you're going to have them. You put yourself in that position. If you take yourself out of that position, you won't have to worry about it no more. But until then, you're going to suffer through the pains and anger that comes with that. Solve the problem? Don't put yourself in that predicament. They got the new drug. I don't do drugs, so I don't care what it's doing to them. Fentanyl, killing. Okay, I don't do it. So, oh, you don't care? No, I don't. If you out here doing something that's illegal and that's wrong, that's what they get y'all. Y'all guinea pigs. They can try out anything on y'all. They got stuff that get y'all all messed up. Moving on. But again, disappointment. If you think a drug is going to get you to God, you're going to be woefully disappointed. And probably a lot embarrassed. Moving on. Leave that alone. But if you say you will do something for me, and if your agenda is when you do that, I'm going to owe you something, don't do it, please. Please, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. I'm not that deal maker. I can't stand deals. I don't like deals. Well, if I do this for you, you can do them. No, whoa. Don't do it. Why? I don't operate like that. That's why. And if I do something for you, you don't owe me nothing but a hearty thank you. I appreciate that. That's it. I don't make deals. I don't do something because you can owe me a favor. Who does that sound like? Moving on. I'm with the other guy, not him. All right. Again, if you say you're going to do something for me, and okay, and you don't do it, you ain't got to worry about me asking you again or depending. No, you ain't got to worry about that. See, when you let me down, don't worry about it. Again, I know what to do. And if you disappoint me once, that would be enough for me, what? Not to let you do it to me again. Why? Don't put myself in that position. I can't depend on you. If you show me you're dependable, okay, I'm good with that. Same way you show me you're not, I'm good with that too. Why? I'm not going to. That makes common sense to me. If you know, y'all didn't like the problem solver. If there's a problem, you're supposed to solve it. Know the problem don't mean a damn thing. That's why you got problems. Why? You ain't solving none of them. They're going to keep coming. They ain't going to stop. Got to solve them. Close it out. Let the computer, man, get that stuff out the way. Why? Just keep mounting up. All of a sudden, it started to drag. Just like that. The computer, it dragged. Why? Got a bunch of junk. Get rid of it. Your mind and your conscience is pretty much the same way. Computer is act like your brain anyway. Understand that? But when you disappoint me once, we don't have no more problems. When I can't depend on you, don't worry about it. And me being a man of my word, I take disappointment serious. Why? I ain't trying to let nobody down. If I gave them my word, I'm going to make sure I do what I said I'm going to do. That's personal. That's all. And people know what I say I will do. That's respect. If you did it, I respect you too. That's how it's done. I'm not going to respect you. You don't do what, man, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got to respect that. If you're a BSer, you know what that is. I know you are. I ain't got to respect you. And guess what? I'm not. If you expect me to respect your BS, you crazy. Understand that. Now, if you're not a man or woman of your word, you will disappoint people when daily. That's what y'all do. Lie. Say one thing and do something else. That's the equivalent of a liar. That's the perfect way to. You can spot a lie. Why? If what he say don't match what he do, he lying. Don't waste your time. But no buts. No buts. It is what it is. So deal with it from that aspect, and then you can do what you want. Some people, not a lot, but some people will get very upset when you disappoint them. Okay? When you disappoint them, I don't get all out of shape like that, but I understand. I just don't take it to that level. No, it ain't that important to me. Now, if it was something that we discussed and you don't come through, oh, don't worry about it. You don't get no shot. Okay, you only get one shot to make the first impression. So when I get that impression, you ain't gotta worry about it. I know just who I'm dealing with. Moving on. That's just life. That's my street coming into real life. Why? It plays a role in real life. Simple as that. The same rules don't apply on the street, but the pastor said they apply in church too. So I ain't got to change to go to church. I'll be me in church and deal with them accordingly. I know who is who. Again. All right. Now, let me wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Just want to make a point. And some of this stuff you need to understand for yourself. And if you don't agree with it, practice it and find out, see if it works. or hear what somebody hear somebody do anything I talk about, you practice or try to prove me wrong. Moving on. You can't disappoint me. Or who you know, because I expect disappointment from all. Nobody perfect, so I expect them to, fall short, come a little short, and I ain't got a problem with that. Moving on. I fell short. Well, not on purpose, but sometimes you just can't do it. And that should be understood by a person who expects you to do something. That's all. If the reason why you can't do what you say you could or would do, respectfully, you got to understand that. That's all I'm saying. I won't trust what you say until you prove what? That's what you are. That's what you're about. That's right there in philosophy. I ain't gonna believe shit you say. I believe what you do. I don't quit. I don't care what you say to me. I watch what you do, so I'll know who you really are. That don't tell. Actions do. A liar can't be proved a liar with words. A liar get proved with action. You said this. You did that. That's how you get a liar. Moving on, okay? There's no balance. One of them got to be right, one got to be wrong. You can't have them both ways. Can't serve two masters. All those things are logic and reasonable, and because you don't use it, it's there for that purpose. It don't change. The philosophy is a philosophy. It don't give a damn where you use it, how you use it. It just works. That's right through philosophy. If you're a BSer, again, we won't be friends. I don't friend people like that. I'm not gonna fake like we're gonna be friends. I'm gonna tell you, no, I can't deal with that guy. Well, he full of crap. Well, no, you might not know that. I know that about him. So moving on. He can be your friend. She can be your friend. Got to be mine. Years later, I told you that years ago. Moving on. I ain't got time for that. I don't have years to waste on something I can know in a few seconds. Well, how you know that? Moving on. Come on, man. Because I hate BS's personally. Okay? Detest them. Don't care who you are. Don't care who you are. If you're a BSer, you're my enemy. Understand that. Moving on. I don't get disappointed anymore. Why? Because I don't expect anything from anyone. So they can't let me down. I'm good. I'm just, okay, yeah, whatever. So I don't get all too high or too low because what's going to happen or what did happen. That's the roller coaster, emotion. I don't do that. I will let you be your own disappointing factor, knowing what you can't do what you say. That means you're lying to me, and I don't like that. BSers will lie and don't think twice about it. That's why I don't personally like y'all. Okay? What you do, how you do it. I don't subscribe to it, so I just leave you alone. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, what not to do. I just want to be doing it with you. You want to be doing it with me or to me. It's simple. I don't knock another person's hustle. Last one, wrapping it up. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you get this message. This is for somebody. I can't be disappointed by any situations in life that I don't control. I deal with what I can control, me. You should do the same. That's the lesson. That's my point. And I ain't never going to disappoint me. And I ain't going to let you disappoint me either. Love you, but I got to go. And in closing, right thinkers. May y'all let it be 100. Maybe 100 minus a day. So I know that my right thinkers who started to learn how to deal with disappointment have passed away. Get better at that and be stronger. What don't kill you makes you stronger. And when you get stronger, you live life a little longer.